Hi guys, so this video is going to be looking at Avril Lavigne's style from this year 2012 and kind of seeing how we can look at the different elements of the style and what she's kind of been wearing lately and recreate it. I have had a little go at recreating kind of her 2012 style so far because it's really interesting to see how celebrities kind of evolve over time and kind of what they are wearing now and the styles that they're liking. So I decided to do this one for Avril Lavigne, and I might potentially do some more in the future. If you guys have got anyone particular that you'd like me to do kind of a style tutorial of, then please let me know. Okay, so along the way in this video I'm going to be inserting a few pictures of Avril, which I think I'm allowed to do because it's kind of for the purpose of review of her style, so hopefully that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of explain certain elements as I go along. I'm going to be talking mostly about clothing, but then I'm also going to briefly touch upon makeup and hair as well. So I think I'm actually going to start with hair and makeup because they're two of the really kind of important parts of Avril's look. So in terms of hair, towards like the late 2011, Avril was really enjoying experimenting with like pink and green in her hair, which wasn't my favourite look, but this year so far we've seen her kind of doing this really cool like dip dye thing towards the bottom of her hair like this. If you wanted to try and recreate some of Avril's kind of more colourful looks, there are loads of different hair dyes out there that you can go for. Manic Panic do some really good hair dyes in all different colours. I think there's a brand called Directions that do some as well. So you know, you could, if you weren't quite confident enough with doing it yourself, you could always go to a salon and ask a hairdresser for some advice on kind of putting a pop of colour into your hair. In terms of makeup, I've just kind of stuck to the classic Avril look, which is just very dark, kind of lined eyes. I've just used Creep from the Urban Decay Naked palette to do that. I've done loads of Avril Lavigne makeup tutorials. I'll put a link to a couple of them below just so you can kind of go and check out some of the more recent ones I've done. And that is basically the look that Avril's carried over in 2012. It hasn't massively changed. Okay, now for clothing, what I've done is I've focused in on one specific outfit type that Avril's been wearing, often on stage throughout the Black Star tour in 2011, but it's also carried over to 2012 as well. And I'm going to put a couple of pictures in now of the look I'm talking about. So what I've tried to do is kind of recreate that look myself with just things that I happen to have. A lot of the time Avril's wearing a top from Abbey Dawn, which I don't actually think the specific ones that she's wearing have been released yet, but she often cuts them up, puts like safety pins in them, cuts the sleeves off quite low down. But I'm going to show you what I've done with a few things that I have myself. Okay, so top wise, I actually saw this in River Island a few weeks ago. It's an MTV top and it comes down quite far here, which is quite a signature thing that Avril's been doing lately. I'll just stand up on my chair so you can see how long the top is. Going up. So as you can see, the top comes down quite far. And then on the bottom, Avril has been wearing these wet look leggings. Now there's leather look and wet look leggings, and leather look are often a lot shinier, but these ones are more matte, and they're very, very typical of the trousers or the leggings that Avril has been wearing during 2012 so far. And then in terms of footwear, Avril's often seen wearing either Abbey Dawn boots, which again aren't quite out. There's a few of the shoes out, but not all of them, or Doc Martens. Now, I don't actually have either. So an alternative, which you could definitely easily find, are these style of boots. They are absolutely everywhere. They were really in fashion like about a year ago, I would say, but loads and loads of places still do them. I mean, I've seen them for as cheap as like £10, and they're just kind of these very basic like bikery style boots, and obviously they really go with this like grungy kind of look. In terms of accessories, Avril hasn't really been wearing much. No particular necklaces or bracelets. I mean, when like back in the day, she used to wear bracelets like all down her arm, but there really haven't been much of that going on in 2012 so far for her style. Then obviously she has her tattoos, which are obviously her very personal style. But all in all, it's been quite a simple style for Avril in 2012 so far. Obviously, this is just a snapshot of the similar kind of thing that she's been wearing and the look that she's been achieving. But I really love like that grungy style, so it's been something that I've been grabbing bits of inspiration from. just a quick note for the end of the video. Obviously in this video I have tried to emulate the Avril style, but in general life I believe in kind of taking inspiration from different places and then putting it together into your own personal little package that is your personal style. So that is my biggest advice, is always take inspiration but ultimately be yourself, and you can't go wrong. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to leave me a little comment if you like. Subscribe if you haven't already for more videos coming really soon, and have a great day. Speak to you soon. Bye.